Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. We finally made it here today, and I'm standing just outside the locker room, the Tulsa locker room. I'll show you a little bit of where you walk in right here. As I back up, you see the entrance and the kind of look of that entrance. This entrance has been here since the mid-1930s, or 1934, when this part of the stadium was built. This was the original facade. What you're seeing around it now is what got added in about 1995, when they went from about 59,000 to about 80,000. The locker room I'm about to walk into is the one that Army stays in, Michigan, Navy, USC, anybody else that's ever come here to play football, and here it is. And as you can imagine, it looks like the locker room of a stadium built in that time. Not a thing wrong with that. You walk in here, and you know that Heisman Trophy winners have stayed in here, played from out of this locker room. It's a little segmented, no big deal.
Hey, how are you?
Any of those kinds of things. But again, you just feel that great character. Here's our coach's room. Yeah. All right, so as we go back outside, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to introduce you to a guy who's in charge of the ramp, the tunnel here. And he's got a story about how this works here at Notre Dame Stadium. So let's just walk over there and we'll meet him. All right, I'm standing at the end of the ramp here at Notre Dame Stadium. And as a matter of fact, if you look right back there, you see the mosaic of Christ. And you know that it's been called Touchdown Jesus. That's what we know it's to be called. But I've got two people here that know what it's really called. All right, first of all, tell me your name.
Cappy Gagnon.
All right, now, Cappy, how did you become an expert on this? You're telling me your senior years when they built that?
My freshman year at Notre Dame, 1963, it was dedicated.
And that's a library.
That's the Hesburgh Library.
All right, now, the mosaic has 13 stories, isn't that right?
Correct.
Okay, and what's it really called?
The Word of Life. And the Christ figure is called Christ the Teacher.
Okay, all right.
But you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone that knows that name.
All right, so how did it get to be called Touchdown Jesus?
The very first game we played after the mosaic was completed, someone took a photograph from the south end zone of the scoreboard, and lo and behold, there's Christ above the scoreboard signaling an Irish touchdown.
All right, now, do you think that's completely by chance, or did they plan some of that?
I'm certain it's by accident.
All right, this gentleman here is the man in charge of the ramp. Tell him your name.
I'm Paul Miller.
All right, Paul Miller. Tell us the story of how the people came out of the locker rooms here at Notre Dame.
Oh, the players, the home team and the visiting team would come out of the locker room doors. Non-starters would come around and go down the ramp in unison until the famous Miami game, and then they started separating them with policemen and also with referees. So, but they used to walk around. The starters then would come out the bottom door of the locker room, where they would touch the "Play Like a Champion" sign today on their way out.
Let's walk down here and you show me what we're talking about.
All right.
So we're talking about every team since 1934. SC stayed in there, Army stayed in there, Michigan stayed in there. That's where everybody has been.
Oklahoma.
Everybody.
All the visiting teams. Yeah.
All right. So you're telling me this ramp was just redone because it was a little harder before?
Yeah, it was a little more. This has kind of landings than it were in previous. It was just a straight angled shot down.
All right. So we're talking about behind this door right here is the famous sign?
Yes. Right inside this door is where the sign "Play Like a Champion" is.
So have you ever walked by and whacked that?
I have.
Outstanding. Did you play well that day?
I did.
Okay, I got to ask you. After all, you've been here for how long?
I've been supervisor of the tunnel since 1999, but I've been an usher in the stadium since 1979.
Wow. All right, so every game, when you come here, is it still special every time?
Oh, absolutely. I never get tired of being in this stadium, ever. This is great.
What's your best moment here?
I'm going to have to say the best moment I ever had, I think, was in the Miami game. I worked in the section 22, which is in the southwest corner, and that's where the extra point conversion attempt was broken up to seal Notre Dame's victory over Miami that day.
All right, these are the people at Notre Dame. They told us that they were really nice people, and we found that so far. We're going to walk out the end of the tunnel. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
If you need anything, ask any of my guys.
I appreciate it. All right, so here we come. When you hear someone say, go to the stadium, they say, walk out the north tunnel. And this is it. You talked about where the sign was right there. We are walking out the north tunnel here now at Notre Dame. A brilliant day, as you can see. Or as my partner would call it, a sun-splashed autumn afternoon. All right, here we are, and take a look. Yes, it's real grass. Stadium now holds 80,000. We'll be up there in just a little bit. I'll show you around up there. TV already setting up. You can tell where the stadium was added to with the different colors of the seats. The interesting thing is, as you sit here, it doesn't look terribly big, but you'll see the picture. It's actually on the same page here with this video. Shows you what I shot on the way in, and it's a rather large stadium. It's got a very gentle slope toward the end zones, but obviously a big place. All right, we're going to take you upstairs here in a second. More of Notre Dame Stadium. Okay, we've got some very special access here. I'm standing in, as you can see, it's a very small area. It says Go Irish right there. But behind that locker, or behind that door, is the locker room for Notre Dame. So when people come out that locker room, what you see is this. The famous Play Like a Champion sign. So the team comes down here, and as they turn this corner, they'll slap that sign right there to go play like a champion today. There's the sign. That's cool. That's not something many people get to see. There's a look up. There's the walk down. Remember Reggie Brooks, Tulsa, Washington played here, and some other guys, Matt Romine from Tulsa Union. That's what they see as they come out in the field. Everywhere you go around campus here, you find something pretty cool. Take a look here. New Rockney. Not bad, huh? Or Canoe, pardon me, Rockney. Okay, I'm going to walk around here to the press box, so I'll give you a little view of what it's like walking around the stadium here. Your average college campus, well, okay, it's not average, it's Notre Dame, but very pretty, especially up here at this time of the year. We'll see if we can't find some more statues on our walk. Okay, we're coming up on yet another one of the famous gates. They used to have 18 gates here at the stadium when it opened, and now they have 6, I understand. And there's a statue at each gate, and I believe we're coming up on the Lou Holtz statue, so I'll show it to you right here.
Get up here. Can you get? I'm not ready for. Let's split the Lou Holtz thing up. I want this to be it.
Lou Holtz. Okay, I'm all the way on the south end of the stadium now as I walk around, and the Lou Holtz statue had a lot of people all over it. Frank Leahy, not so much. He was the athletic director here for a while as well. So Notre Dame, what they do is they name their gates after former head coaches. And then by that gate is that coach's statue. Most famous Air Parcheesian moment, coming back out in those green jerseys. Okay, off the elevator here at Notre Dame on the 4th floor, this is where the media are, but this is where we will be. And if you take a look right out there, you see part of the campus, and then look right there. By golly, the Golden Dome. Not a bad view either. Beautiful day here at campus. 23.9 karat gold from what I read in that dome. And by the way, the helmets here at Notre Dame, and again, this is coming from what I read, are repainted every week. And they're repainted, including gold that came off that dome the last time they cleaned it and changed it, which is pretty cool. Here, obviously, is broadcast area. Here's Chris Kaiser. Take a look around the booth here. Nice and big, deep, lots of room. And our view, let's take a look at the view as we walk up. Well, that doesn't stink. Not bad, huh? Okay, we're going to wander around a little bit here. One of the great things about being at a stadium as early as we're here is, or the day before like this, is you get a chance to wander around a little bit. So let's just look around. This is broadcast level, so there's probably, TV stuff. Probably nothing terribly exciting back in here. I did hear that the thing to do is to go up the stairs to the next level, which is kind of a suite level or a donor level here, and then past that to go all the way up to the roof. Right here, there's a great view. Let's see if we can get in here. We can. Okay, cool. Again, we're kind of going into places that I'm not sure if we're supposed to be, so let's just be quiet, okay? Here's the president's box at Notre Dame. Wow. At first I thought, why would he pick an in the suite? Now I know. The president's box looks out to the Golden Dome, the north end of the stadium, the library, and the mosaic. Okay. Now I get it. Now I know why he picked that one. All right. Good job, President. The President Emeritus. It's a big word for me, emeritus. And here's the main area. What a view. Not bad. All right, let's go on up to the top. Here we go. Up one more level. This is the photo deck. Self-explanatory. It's also where a lot of times you're not just the regular cameras, but TVs and stuff, of course, will be. Should have a pretty super view. Well, we found the speakers. I don't want to be right there. All right, here we go. We should have, when we get down here, just a spectacular view of the dome and the library. I'm anticipating greatly. We should come right around this corner and have that view. Oh, foiled! Are you kidding me? I can't get out there? Oh! Nothing but machinery. Okay, I've got another idea. I saw, right here. Oh man. Not as impressive through the wire, is it? Very excited to get a chance to broadcast a game here on a beautiful day. Should be nice tomorrow, and we hope you're all listening. Notre Dame Stadium. This should be really fun.